Hey everyone, this is Sean with Integrity Ranch. I'm out here with our sheep and goat, one of our sheep and goat herds. Looks like we've got a little set of triplets here. Triplet lambs. Man, cute little color, dark brown, light brown, and white. I was wondering, that netting is to keep sheep and goats out. Should zoom in here. This landowner, he grains the deer in his pails there. So we have that netting up so that when he's out here graining stuff, graining his sheep and goats, graining his deer, our sheep and goats don't get in with them. So that's why it's netting. Gives him that little area to go ahead and grain his deer. Older guy, loves seeing the deer come in, so kind of part of it, working with the landowners. But just that kind of out here. I always like to see if there's new babies. I try to give them space and not be out there messing. I love this area for lambing and kidding. Oh, looks like that one's new up there, right in front of his mama. You can kind of see him there. Anyway, I love this area because it's pretty big pasture. It goes all the way up into there through these trees. Good amount of cover here. A lot of feed, all in the same place. You know, they can drop their babies. They're close to food. They're not. Some areas, you know, you're out making them cover more ground to stay in front of the food, and it's just a little more work for them to keep their babies up with them. This spot works really well. There's a couple babies up against that tree. I was gonna say, I thought she had two babies, and the other one's on the back side of the tree. So there's two little kids. Oh, there's the goat with the kid over there. Yeah, there's babies all over here. I said that's I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to skin the cat when it comes to lambing and kidding out on pasture. I think observing from a distance. Don't be out there pressuring anything. Okay, there's two babies here. You know, if it's an older mom, or if the babies are a little older, that mom will take your pressure a lot better. You can see I'm not even that close, and this nanny's getting nervous. She's got her two babies there. Oh, and that one's got her one baby by her, at least one anyway. Anyway, so observe and see. You know, there's been times I will take a bottle kid or a bottle lamb, but for the most part, we don't do any of that. We stay back, we give stuff their space, and it just seems to come out working really well. I feel like if I was out here trying to actively be like, oh, this one's not got a good mom, this one, whatever, I'd be causing way more orphans than I would be saving. There's been so many times I'm like, why is this baby all alone? It's been here all day, you know? And I feel like it's not got a mom, and its mom's just coming back every so often, you know, and feeding it. And then once it gets about a week old, all of a sudden you're like, okay, that's its mom. It's staying with its mom every day, you know. But for the first week, especially the goats, they like to bed their babies down and go graze by themselves. The sheep will keep them with them while they graze. Anyway, I feel like you could cause orphans a lot more by trying to be out there messing, especially if you're a little new and don't know what you're doing. So this is our take to, you know, lambing, kidding out on the pasture is just, you know, observing, making sure everything's got what they need, making sure your guard dogs are staying fed. I never want my guard dogs to ever run out of feed. It's one more thing that could go wrong with it. So make sure your dogs have food. Yeah, and just kind of let them do their thing. If you're rotating, We're gonna get moving here after a bit. Like I said, I love starting to lamb and kid here because it's one big pasture. I can just let them have the whole thing. When we start rotating a little heavier, we're gonna always leave a gate open behind us. So if we leave anything, the mom will be able to go back, get their baby, and bring it on through. And so I really just don't want to be spending time out there hauling babies around and babysitting. So thought I'd give you guys a little look-see. So we're just about to start really cranking on these lambs and kids. There's quite a few out here now, and it's going to get crazy. So we're excited. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you on the next one.